Hello and welcome back to Court Farms. So we'll just show you around what I've actually got quickly before we've got to go on and do our first job. I've got some detergent and a bucket and a sponge. Didn't manage to find a pressure washer, not at the sale anyway. But we've got some bits up the top here. We've got some all the way down actually, but we'll start off as we go down. So I bought this Fleming roller. That was quite a good price, so I decided to get it anyway. I've mainly got bits to do things, the jobs that might come up. So we've got an old Dazzle plough that was quite good condition. We have got hold of a very nice but used Richard Weston SF14 trailer. So it's their smallest, one of their small ones. So it's got a bit of wear and tear on it, but it's pretty good condition, so we paid not a bad price for that. I think I did buy this and probably shouldn't have done, because the tractor that we had brought it back with was a sort of pulling wheelies a little bit. I think this was actually for a bigger tractor, so but I bought it anyway, so I'm not sure if we're going to be using that or not, that weaving cultivator. So we might have to wait till we get something a bit bigger. I didn't realise it was going to be too heavy for what the tractor that we got, because I bought that before the tractors we got. So loader wise, as I couldn't afford anything else that was there, I've got a little Bobcat, but it did come with all its attachments. So we've basically got a barrel spike for it, a bucket, a pallet fork, and somewhere around here there is a muck grab which is just there. But I've got a cunning plan that I'm going to trade this lot in for maybe a tractor and a loader in a little while, because the John Deere dealer shop has said that they've got quite a nice tractor and loader coming in with all its bits and pieces, and they said they would take part exchange. So that was my cunning plan, to use this as a trade-in. So we might be able to get a good price for that. I did have someone come down with a loader to help us just put these bags in here, but I got these from that sale actually. Some Nightfam and Swordsman fertiliser that someone popped down with a loader and popped those in here before the little what's it arrived, because I don't think that could actually lift one of these. I haven't actually tried it yet. We have got also this very rare twin disc Vicon fertiliser spreader for now. I did get a low loading trailer, this Baling low loader, so we can move bits around if we need to. So tractors wise, we've got 3. I decided to go with this classic MF690 as a bit of a yard tractor. I don't know what idea I had in my head at the time, or what we were actually going to use it for, but we may get to use it at some point. Did get a little compressor for in here. Did get a New Holland roll belt 150, and quite a nice used Datatronic Massey Ferguson 3125 with a load of weights on the front. And a lot of the bigger tractors than that I couldn't really afford, but the only thing that was affordable, and I haven't seen a decent one around for quite a while, was this Renault 15554 four-wheel drive, which was actually one of the last ones, which is just out of the year 2000. So It had been fairly well looked after considering, so I decided to buy it. So hopefully that'll be alright for a little while. It seems alright getting it back here. So we'll see how that goes. I bought a Rave grill and paid quite a good price for this 3-metre Kun power harrow. But it is actually quite new. And just in case we're going to need it, I bought a hardy sprayer. Apart from a couple more bits down here, that is basically it. I did pick up an old Griffish trailer, so we put that down there for now. I'll put the other more expensive stuff up there and stuff that needs to be kept in sheds. We've got some trailed rollers there, and this blue Marshall, quite an old Marshall bale trailer sitting down here. So that's what we ended up with. So we met quite a few people and put a few adverts around at the auction, and we've had our first job come in, which is to go and bale some straw, which is only just up the road, luckily, not too far away for this one. So we're going to go up there with this. I've given the baler a good old look over and greased it all up, so hopefully we'll be okay. It's full up with net wrap. So we're going to get up to this customer where we're going to do this baling. Apparently they've had someone combine it, and the straw's been sitting for about 2 or 3 days now, and they can't get hold of anyone to bale it. So luckily they've managed to find us. I think it's just down here. I remembered it from that blue fence. That's it, White Cross Lane. So, and we just follow this. Basically at the end of this lane. Yeah, that house there. So here we are, we're just out here. So we've got all this lovely wheat store to bale up with a nice view of those hills there. So pretty dry and not being rained on, so going in the baler quite nicely. Going a little bit quicker now. I was just taking it easy for that first headland to make sure it was alright. All seems to be going well. That's quite a good company that we got this stuff from at the auction. They give you a sort of 3-month guarantee. And apparently if you get any problems you can go back to them. But everything you get from there gets a 3-month guarantee. Because it's all their own stuff that's been checked out. But you can see how it all does the rounds. Obviously we've got the bob tap from an auction and we use that to fade it in against something. And then that'll go back to an auction again. Lovely view over there. So we are getting there. Probably done about over half this field now. And we've got a few more rows left. So that's it, mission accomplished. That's our first job. We've got all those baled. So like with probably most of the stuff, as we get hopefully bigger on there, we'll get bigger and better stuff. and we can use all of it to trade it in. So we'll get back and do up a bill. We'll just leave that there for now. So thanks very much for watching this episode, and we'll catch you again next time.